Welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Nadarga Velazi, and before we begin, we want to thank the thousands of you who've already subscribed to our new streaming platform, ILTV+. Your support is helping us to bring you the best and most unique content from Israel every day. Now, coming up in today's newscast. Former Prime Minister Binyamin Netanyahu in a first address about a potential plea deal. Israeli experts now recommending a fourth booster shot to all adults over the age of 18. And as concerns rise over an imminent Russian invasion of Ukraine, ILTV speaks to voices about the situation on the ground. Former Prime Minister and opposition leader Binyamin Netanyahu speaking out for the first time Monday evening, putting an end to any speculation over a potential plea deal. Asaf Nissan with the report.
הציבור כולו רואה מה קורה בבית המשפט ואיך התנהלה החקירה נגדי. די היה בכך כדי לסגור את התיקים נגדי כבר עכשיו, אך זה עדיין לא קרה. בימים האחרונים פורסמו טענות שגויות בתקשורת על דברים שכביכול הסכמתי להם. כגון הטענה שהסכמתי לקלון. זה פשוט לא נכון.
Netanyahu's rejection to the deal was made following reports that the Attorney General Avichai Mendelblit is no longer interested in seeing through a deal with the former Prime Minister and that any future plea deal would have to be negotiated with his successor. Netanyahu's lawyers were in the negotiations with the Attorney General to negotiate a deal which would see the former Prime Minister admit to fraud and breach of trust, while the more severe bribery charges would be dismissed. And as such, he would not serve any jail time, only likely receiving a sentencing of community service. The main point of contention remains a moral turpitude clause which would prevent Netanyahu from running for public office for 7 years, a clause that Mendelblit and the prosecution insisted on any plea agreement. As such, in his first public appearance, he insisted that he did not accept the moral turpitude clause and intends to continue leading the Likud party.
אזרחי ישראל היקרים והאהובים, בימים האחרונים הוכחתם שוב שאני לא צועד לבד ושמיליונים מכם צועדים יחד איתי. ריגשתם אותי מאוד ואני מבקש להגיד לכם משהו. אני אמשיך להוביל את הליכוד ואת המחנה הלאומי כדי להנהיג את מדינת ישראל בשליחותכם.
These statements have effectively put an end to the ongoing negotiations with the current Attorney General, who is set to step down from his position on February 1st. Whether Mandelblit's replacement will be interested in seeking a plea deal with Netanyahu without the moral turpitude clause remains to be seen, though remains highly unlikely at this stage.
And now in coronavirus news, Israel has become the first country in the world to recommend a fourth vaccine shot to adults over the age of 18. Marnie Shamroth with the report.
Israel's pandemic response team and the Advisory Committee on Vaccines on Tuesday has recommended a fourth coronavirus vaccine booster shot be given to adults between the ages of 18 and 60 who have either recovered from COVID-19 or have received the third shot at least 5 months ago. The panel relied on the preliminary results of a study that showed that the fourth shot provided 3 to 5 times the protection against severe illness and twice as much against infection than only with 3 shots. The recommendation is subject to the final approval of the Director General of the Health Ministry, Professor Nachman Ash. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry released new statistics Tuesday morning that for the second day in a row, there are over 83,000 new daily coronavirus cases, and currently over 500,000 active coronavirus cases in the country. Of those, as of Tuesday, 845 people are in serious condition, and of those, 228 are in critical condition, with 177 on ventilators. To date, 8,487 people have died from the virus in Israel, with 125 deaths just this past week. And additionally, over 180,000 people are in quarantine. As such, while experts in Israel and around the world remain optimistic that the Omicron wave will soon pass in the coming weeks, in the meantime, in Israel, the numbers are only continuing to rise.
To watch full episodes of ILTV's Israel Daily and tons of other content from Israel, visit our website at iltv.tv or download the ILTV Plus app.